Hello and welcome to my review for Thunderball. Thunderball is the fourth film in the James Bond series. This one is interesting, aka not very good. I think the film's biggest weakness is that the audience knows too much, and as a result of this, most of the movie is spent watching Bond catch up with the audience. But as much as I say I dislike this film, I have to admit that it does have its highlights, such as Adolfo Celli as Emilio Largo. I have to admit he's actually quite a menacing villain. Sure, there's no depth to him, but he's still fun. The film looks and sounds wonderful, and you can really tell that every penny of the $9 million budget is put on screen. Performance-wise, we have the beautiful Claudia Agate as Dominique Domino Devar, and the gorgeous Luciana Paluzzi as Fiona Volpe, the series' first femme fatale. Standout scenes include the fun pre-title sequence in the shark fight in the pool and the death of Fiona Volpe. John Barry is on top form once again here. Standout tracks include Chateau Fight, Thunderball, Death of Fiona, and Gun Barrel, Traction Table, Gassing the Plane, car chase. To conclude, while Thunderball is weak in places, it also has its highlights, but will always rank towards the bottom of my ranking purely because of its terrible pacing. It's just a film that it's a Bond film, so it's not going to be like one of the worst films ever made, but it just has serious pacing problems, and the underwater sequences are so drab and dire and just boring to watch that it just gets on your nerves. The music is superb as always, but it's just one of those films that will drag. And Connery clearly, this is the decline of his performance, where there's clear parts where he just doesn't give a shit anymore, and that becomes much more apparent in You Only Live Twice, where he really just doesn't give a fuck anymore. Like, he really doesn't. You Only Live Twice. There are some little shines of it, but in You Only Live Twice, he just literally doesn't give a fuck. In Diamonds Are Forever, he does. His performance is much better, and there's much more of that twinkle from the From Russia of Goldfinger era. There's much more of that twinkle from the From Russia of Love Goldfinger era in Diamonds Are Forever. But as I said, we'll get to that review. But if you want to read my Diamonds Are Forever review now, go to my letterbox page, and it's right there. As of now, we've got every film from from Casino Royale 54 all the way through to Diamonds Are Forever, with me going to sit down and watch Live and Let Die this evening on the 28th of February 2021, and going to write that review up this evening. It's a film that, Live and Let Die is one that's very weird for me. Because I used to love that, but anyway, I'm diverging off track. Thunderball is just, it's a mess, but it's a Terrence Young film, as he directed it, so it's just gonna be like that, isn't it? Sometimes. While still being weak, it's definitely far from the worst film. I mean, the worst film, in my opinion, is Quantum of Solace, but we'll get there eventually. But yeah, thanks for watching my Thunderball review. The Letterboxd review will be the first link in the description, and there'll be my link tree down there. Have a wonderful day, guys, and don't forget to hit that big fat subscribe button. Bye bye.